Time now for sports news on the news at 10 with Kayode Alayode.
Welcome to Sports News. Former champions Kano Pillars welcome second place the MFM to the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano on March Day 25 of the Nigeria Professional Football League, expecting a tough game but hoping to pick up all 3 points. Pillars, who are 10th in the league table and 11 points behind leaders Plateau United, are still in with a shout in the race for the NPFL title. Victory against the MFM could see them climbing into the top 5 depending on results elsewhere. Pillars have lost just once at home this season. Ahead of the 2018 Africa Nations Championships, a visiting Confederation of African Football delegation says only 2 of 5 Kenyan stadiums earmarked to host the tournament in January are ready. However, Kenya has assured CAF that 3 other venues will be upgraded to meet the standards required for the tournament. The continent's football governing body also brushed aside concerns that the 16-team championship might be moved to another country, insisting that Kenya should be able to deliver on its promises. CAF is scheduled to make a 3rd inspection of the facilities at the end of August to assess progress before making a final decision. Meanwhile, Russian fans flocked to Zenith Arena at Krestovsky Island in St. Petersburg for the opening of the FIFA Confederations Cup 2017 to see their team play New Zealand in the opener. The host country won the opening game of the competition with a routine 2-0 win over the All Whites. Jubilant fans took to the streets to celebrate the victory. The excited fans hope the team will go all the way to the final and win the tournament. Elsewhere, Feliciano Lopez of Spain has advanced to the final of the Mercedes Cup in Stuttgart after a hard-fought victory over Miska Verev of Germany. Lopez won 6-7, 7-6 and 7-5 in a tight match, which was decided on a double fault by the German. The Spaniard is seeking to add to his 4 ATP titles. He will face Lucas Pouille in the final tomorrow.
Veel, weiter zet. Veel, zet. Mr. Lopez is changing the ball on the left service line. For the return game, 7 match. Lopez.
And from the courts, it's a wrap on Sports News. Many thanks for watching. Gimba is back in just a moment. Stay with us.
At least 58 people assumed missing and presumed dead in the Grenfell Towers disaster. According to the police, this latest figure includes the 30 already confirmed to have died in the devastating fire in the West London Tower block on Wednesday. The death toll is likely to increase and significant recovery operation likely to take weeks.
Angry protesters marched through the Kensington area of the capital on Friday. Fury has grown in the local community at what people say is a slow response from the authorities to the fire and a failure to inform families and friends about the fate of loved ones. Local residents also say they are angry that their safety concerns had been ignored and that people had been told to stay in their flats in the event of a fire. The Prime Minister Theresa May was rushed away under heavy police guard as protesters shouted, "Shame on you," after she met residents who live near the tower. May, already under pressure after a botched snap election, is facing widespread criticism for her response to the blaze. Amid the turmoil of militant attacks, political crisis and a deadly fire disaster, Queen Elizabeth says Britain is in a deeply somber mood, but that its people are resolute in the face of adversity. Britain's police commander says the search may take months and hopes the death toll will not get into triple figures.
Number 58 may change. I really hope it won't, but it may increase. Our focus has been on those that we know were in there, that we've been told were in Grenfell Tower. However, there may be other people who were in there on the night that others were not aware were there. And that is also an absolute priority for the investigation to establish who they may be. The investigation will identify any criminal offence that has been committed. It will be wide-ranging. It will go to establish the answers of what happened in the fire and how it spread. It will look at the building itself. It will look at the refurbishment as well.
7 U.S. Navy crew members are missing after their ship collided with a merchant vessel off the coast of Japan. Among the injured is the USS Fitzgerald's commanding officer, who was taken to hospital by helicopter. The destroyer collided with a container ship about 56 nautical miles southwest of Yokosuka, a Japanese port city that is home to the U.S. 7th Fleet, which comprises up to 80 submarines and ships, including the USS Fitzgerald. It is unclear where the 154-meter guided missile destroyer ship was heading at the time. And the main news again, ECOWAS health ministers have adopted a One Health approach to combat diseases in the region. The health ministers from the sub-region announced their decision after a week-long meeting in Abuja. Gunmen have kidnapped 3 students and a lecturer of the School of Midwifery in Kaduna, just 1 week after a lawmaker was also abducted. The All Progressives Congress chieftains today gathered in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, to celebrate the achievements of the Transport Minister, Rotimi Amechi, the former governor of the state as well. And also, at least 58 are presumed to have died from a devastating fire at a residential building in West London earlier in the week. The London police, however, believe that the casualty figure is likely to rise further. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. On behalf of everyone here, have a splendid night rest. I'm Gimba Omar. Good night.